Hey everyone, I'm Alex Kahaya, CEO of ABK Labs. If you're looking to run your own network for development purposes or want to self-host custom database streams on Solana, this video should help you get started leveraging our open source tools to get the job done. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to bring up a private Solana validator network using a single validator SPE setup integrated with Yellowstone Geyser plugin. We'll deploy a full environment that includes a custom gRPC data stream via Vixen, a parser that turns Geyser output into structured token updates, and a gRPC endpoint to consume those updates. I'll show you how to build the Docker image, configure Pulumi, deploy to AWS, and finally test the stream using a built-in demo client. Let's get started. I'm going to walk you through the repo really quickly, and I've already taken the time to go through some of the steps listed here just for the sake of time and to not make you sit here and watch, like, for example, the Docker image get created. That takes about 6 minutes. But basically, this repository walks you through how to set up a Vixen stream, which streams data, custom parsed data on Solana. And in this case, we're doing it on a Solana permissioned environment, our own private network, for development purposes and to just show off a demo of how this actually works and what the data streams can look like. So there's a bunch of dependencies here. You need Pulumi, Docker, Rust C plus Cargo, Node plus NPM, gzip, and proto-C. I've got all that stuff set up on my computer. And then the next step, which if you've seen some of our stuff, you have and used any of svmkit, you kind of know how this works, but you need to set up Pulumi, and you can go right here to these links to figure out how to do that. Make sure you're logged in, and then the first command you type is Pulumi install. This just installs everything to do with Pulumi. And then you can set up your Pulumi stack init, and then you just call it whatever you want. I've already got this set up on my computer. Step 3 here is to build the Vixen server, the Docker image. And so you need to go into the Vixen server folder in the repository. So you cd into the Vixen server. And then the first command here is what actually builds the Docker image, which again takes about 6 minutes, and I won't make you sit here and watch that. Anybody who's familiar with working with Docker will know what this is. And then you can save it to the correct place inside the repository and cd back into the main repo that we're working with. From there, step 4, you can set up some configurations with this key value pair if you want, or you can just use the defaults that we have set up in the demo. I'm using the defaults. You can take a look at the code there if you want to see what those are and what that looks like. And then you just simply run Pulumi up. And Pulumi up is just this process that automates everything that is involved from spinning up a Solana node, or in this case, an entire permissioned environment, which is a private network, from Genesis block to a multi-node cluster. And this takes maybe 2 minutes. It's pretty quick. And then the next thing we need to do to finish setting up the demo so that you can see these Vixen streams is to set up the Vixen Docker container and just set up a port forwarding to it so you can look at what's happening, and the Solana RPC endpoint. So you run in your one terminal. You're going to run this command here to set up this port forwarding to port 9000, and then we'll do another one to port 8899, and then finally in the third terminal we'll cd into the Vixen client, which is where the demo code is running, and this just automates a bunch of things that I'll walk you through here that show you how everything works. So we'll stop sharing that screen real quick and go over to the actual running. Okay, so I've got both port forwarders open in terminal. You can see one of them here and the other one here. And in this terminal window, what I'm going to do is go ahead and run the actual demo that shows you the Vixen stream happening using a custom parser for token extensions. So we're going to get cargo run release, and it's just going to start stepping through the process of this program that we built. It's just a little demo. And basically what the demo does is it creates a key pair representing a mint account, and then it creates a mint account. Vixen shows the mint update. It creates 2 token accounts for that mint. And Vixen shows the account creation for both accounts. And then it mints 10,000 tokens to account 1. Vixen shows the mint 2 update, and it transfers 1,000 tokens from account 1 to account 2. And Vixen shows the transfer checked. And that's it. That's the entire demo. The really cool thing about this is it took about 90 seconds for me to spin up my Solana virtual machine environment in a permissioned environment. And as you can see from running this, just, maybe a minute to actually get the demo running and show you the Vixen stream. What I like about this is it will enable teams to use this for development purposes if they want to run like an entire network and see things working in real time, make sure that their data streams are working correctly. And then also it'll allow you to quickly self-host any kind of custom parser that you want on Solana. If you want to talk more about this, hit us up on Telegram. My DMs are open on Twitter as well, and PRs are more than welcome.